some of us, we can't even wait to get in the mall. But let me break it to you, dopey. All they want is your money. And what do they give you? Now you compare that absolutely psychotic thinking to coming to the house of God. Where we're asking you to give God your money, not us. And what do you get in return? Life, peace, joy, satisfaction. And sometimes it even gets a little free cheesy around here. I understand that. You even get that. Well, here's some facts I want to cover about giving in Luke's Gospel, chapter 16. I trust that you're there with me. Luke 16. We are out of the realm of opinion now. Now we're into truth. If you disagree with this, don't argue with me. You're arguing with the wrong one. I didn't write it. I'm just sharing it with you. Verse 13 of chapter 16, Jesus said, "No servant can serve two masters." That's a fact. Can't do it. It's an impossibility. We are not created that way. We cannot serve two masters. Why does he put it that way? Because a master owns complete control over you. That's what a master is. See, those of you that unfortunately in your life had been taken over by drugs and alcohol, you understand that concept very well, don't you? Because there was a point when you could control it. But there in a little while, all of a sudden, it became your master. And it took over your entire life. And it controlled you completely. It controlled everybody you hung out with. It controlled what you did with your money. It controlled what people you dealt with. It just controlled how you thought, how you felt. It just took you on a whale of a ride, didn't it?
Hi, my name is Pastor Lafferty, and I want to thank you for visiting us here at YouTube. You're going to see this little snippet inside of each 5-minute segment, and the way to avoid that, by the way, is to go ahead and purchase the DVD or the CD of this message. You can do that on our website. Just go to the home page and click on the media section, and there's a spot in there where you can purchase these CDs and DVDs. The other thing I want to encourage and ask you to do is maybe support the ministry by donating. At the bottom of our homepage, you'll find a link that says Giving is Convenient and Secure at FGT. Click on that and you'll see a list of the ministries here at Full Gospel Temple. You can pay your tithe online, although if you don't go here, if you go to another church, don't pay your tithe here. Pay your tithe where you go to church. But you can give an offering to any of the ministries here at Full Gospel Temple. Thanks a lot for joining us here on YouTube, and back to the message.
No man can serve two masters. This is what will happen if you try. For either he will hate the one and love the other, there's one option, or he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon or money. You cannot serve God and serve money. You cannot give your life first and foremost to God and at the same time give your life first and foremost to money. You can't do it because there are not two of you. There is only one of you. Jesus is saying this: you must make up your mind which one you're going to serve. The majority of people in America, their God is the God of mammon. It's the God of money. Why? Because money decisions come before anything else, before relationship, before anything. And the American has talked himself into believing that this is right and good and honorable. And it's not. Those who have given their lives to money are not happy. They're not prosperous. They're constantly running around after it like a dog chasing his tail. And it destroys everything in your life sooner or later. Jesus said there are those who try it, though. There are those that outright. They'll either hate it or they'll love it. They'll hate one and love the other. It's at the opposite extremes. You know, it's like your neighbor who's out there trying to make as much money as he possibly can, and he's always petting his stuff, and he's always, involved in money. And you mention God in the church, and he'll go, I don't need all of that. Okay, cool. Jesus was right. There are those who hate one and love the other. But pretty much, those are not the folks that we deal with in here. You and I usually deal with those kind of folks out there one-on-one. The kind of folks that we deal with in here is the second kind. The ones that hold on to one and despise the other. These are the fakers. These are the phonies. These are the people who are holding on to their love of money, and in secret, they're despising the things of the Lord. To despise something means not to adopt it. And that's what many people in the church do. Every time the offering comes around, every time a need, they get this little inside where, man, they don't want to get off nothing. But they're always the first ones in line, and they're always the ones that are criticizing the church and trying to tell the church what a Christian is supposed to be like. They're always challenging our Christianity.